Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the open book. This is your host Lakeisha, and I hope everyone is having a terrific Thursday. We are almost to the weekend. Oh my goodness, y'all. I my plans were to come back live yesterday, but y'all wouldn't let me get off the first live. Okay, the conversation was so good, it was hard to end it, but that ended up pushing me back. And so I didn't really have enough time before I went to work. And so I said, well, I'll just do it yesterday evening. Well, by the time I got home, I got to working on something. And then, y'all, I just got very sleepy and I just went ahead and went to bed. So, my apologies. Oh, my goodness. Y'all know I don't like to have step when I'm doing something. So, I said, let me wait until I'm a little more alert and energetic, to do my live because yeah, I was just sleepy after a while. Um, and so yeah, this is where we are because to me, this is an important topic today. Okay. Let's see who we have here so far. Good morning, Kathleen. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining today. And thank you for being first in the building. I appreciate that. Good morning, V. Welcome. Oh my goodness, V. I don't know if you've seen my community wall, but I put a post and Humble Me Hype came in there and she said, I just came to say V did it. Oh my goodness, she said you did it. Okay, good morning, Rebecca. Welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure y'all hit the like button, even if you're in the bushes. Hit that like button, it is for free. Also, watching the ads are for free as well. If you would like to show some extra support by sending a super sticker, super chat, that would go towards the goal of 5 supers this morning. And I really appreciate that. She said, and did. Okay, they did it. So y'all, we're gonna get into it because I may do a double this morning because I wanted to touch on something I noticed with Thorn, and so I might do like a little double this morning. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I wanted to touch on this topic because a lot of times, and I kind of started talking about this yesterday. A lot of times when we hear of domestic violence, we think of men hitting women. Hey, Humble Me Hype is in the building. Welcome, sis. I just told V that you said that she did it. Yep, V did it. Okay. And so a lot of times we hear of these cases, and the first thought that comes to our mind is, oh my God, who's hitting who? This woman is getting abused and so forth. But y'all, we have to also consider that there are cases where women can abuse men in domestic violence situations. Um, some men will not hit back, and some women know that. Okay, and so they test them to the core. Good morning, Mary. Welcome. Thank you for joining. They test them to their core. They slap, they punch on, they kick, they wrestle with, and all of that. We probably know some women that have done this, or you may be that type of woman. Okay, so y'all, if you are that type of woman, I want you to pay attention definitely this morning. Because a lot of times it's just anger that's not under control. We don't know how to control our anger. And, even we teach our children, keep your hands to yourself. Whether it is a man or a woman, I think that it should not have to resort, unless you're defending yourself, to you putting your hands on someone. And a lot of times people don't know how to regulate their emotions, or they have this pent up anger and they just go at it with the other person. They see red. Okay. Good morning, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis, welcome. And so they just see red and they go at it. Now, I've seen red a couple of times in my life. Okay. However, I didn't want to hit the other person. I may have kicked my ex boyfriend's mother's screen door off of the hinges almost. Okay, and he said when I did that, he almost was gonna hit me, and the Lord kept his hand because it probably would have been a fight. Okay. I was like, yeah, he said, nope, you're not hitting this one, baby. But I kicked that door so hard, y'all, because I was so mad. And all I saw was red. Now that doesn't happen too many times in my life, but when that does happen, I get to the point of no return, and I don't care about consequences. Okay, so I be praying to myself. Okay, keep it under red. Let's not go past yellow. Okay, Kathleen said, yes, absolutely. Keep your hands to yourself. Yes. Thank you, Dreamy Girl. These are some ways that you can support as well this morning. If you are, wanting to show extra support. But I appreciate you all being here. Hi, Julia. Welcome. Julia is from my hometown. Okay, H-Town is in the building. Welcome. Hi, Brittany. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And so there is a man by the name of Rico Cache who took to social media to expose his child's mother for allegedly physically abusing him and stealing. Okay. Now, he posted these videos of the woman attacking him without concern for their child's safety. So she didn't even care that the child was there, that the child was in the car, that the child was in his hand. And he said that he has multiple videos, okay? Multiple videos. So only a few of them he shared, and those videos started going viral. Also, people started tagging the police station. Okay. Baby, that's the route to go. Let's go ahead and get the laws involved. So they started tagging the police station. Now, the mother's name is Olacia. I hope I'm saying it right. Olacia Tate. Okay. And in one of the videos that we're going to watch, Alacia was sitting in the back seat with their daughter, Journey. Okay. I have a niece named Journey as well. Now, let me also say this. The father has shared, and he'll share one of the videos I'm going to show today, that they have broken up. Okay. Him and Alacia. Now, allegedly, he said that she has an addiction to Xanax. Now, this is alleged. I'm going by what he's saying. Yeah, V said, lady, you can't be abusive and a thief. Okay, you can't be abusive and a thief. Oh, but V, guess what? You won't believe what she stole. We're going to talk about that. This part is sad. Brittany said, that's sad. The little daughter was crying, a cute little girl. Exactly. Good morning, Pammy Pooh. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Addison. Thank you for joining. Yes, we're going to get into that. And so he said that allegedly she has the Xanax addiction. Now, he welcomed her back into his home. He already admitted that he's a felon, and it's hard for felons sometimes to get housing. Okay, so he's been trying to rebuild his life after he got out of jail with his daughter. And he said, of course, any man wants their family. So he's welcoming her back so that they can have their family again. Whew. Well, I don't know if that was the best idea because it seems like she came back and things got out of control. Okay. Brittany said, have to be careful with any kind of drugs, prescription or not. Yes, Brittany. Yes, because those things can get very addictive, especially some of these muscle relaxers and things of that sort. Y'all, I'm telling you, whatever medicine they gave me when I had my C-section, y'all, that medicine pretty much knocked out all pain. Okay, I didn't have any pain. I wish I knew. Y'all, I made sure I kept those pills as long as I could. I rationed them out because they work so well. I wish I could have got another prescription. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what medicine that was, but I had to go and bury my mom 2 weeks after I had my son. And I didn't feel any pain. People were like, are you okay? I said, yeah. I didn't feel any pain even after the C-section. I don't even know. It was nothing but God. I'll say that first, and that medicine. Okay. It was good, whatever it was. That stuff can get very addictive if you're not careful. Addison said Xanax makes them aggressive for some reason. You know what? I guess that could be a good point, Addison, in her situation. Right. B said he's been in prison. Maybe she thought violence was their love language. B, I'm not fooling with you. I'm not. Okay, good things. He recorded everything. Right, Brittany, because see, in these types of situations where it's the man versus the woman, you probably better have some proof because most people not going to believe that this woman is abusing you because it's usually the opposite. We think that men are stronger, that no woman can abuse them. You know, they can knock a woman out, all of that. But some men don't want to hit women. And so to me, it seems like some of these women get the green light to let me keep hitting him because he's not going to hit me back. Good morning, Chris. Welcome. Thank you for joining. V said, when I had my C-section, those perks and that Tylenol was my friend, girl. That stuff can get addictive. Okay. Hi, get your popcorn ready. Thank you for joining. And so I wanted to kind of give a little of that background. So in this particular first video that we're going to see, Alicia Tate sits in the back seat with her daughter Journey. Now, as soon as Tate notices the camera is recording, the situation escalates. Usually, if someone sees that they're being recorded, they will kind of sit back or stop what they're doing. Oh, no. She didn't care if this man was driving or anything. Okay, she gonna lunge at this man, fighting him while he's behind the wheel, telling that he stops filming. Their daughter is in the back seat, and he's telling her to get off of him while she demands that he stops filming. Okay, so let's see here. Let me pull up the video. Let me pull up my trigger warning because, yeah. All right, this is video one.
Cause you don't give a fuck about your window. Cause you don't give a fuck about your life. You don't give a fuck about my dogs. Do what you're doing to your child. You hit me.
Okay. So in that particular video, they were talking, and that it's a short clip. He probably has the full video. And she's sitting in the back seat, but notice how she goes after him. I'm gonna show you one more time, like an animal.
Cause you don't give a fuck about your window. Cause you don't give a fuck about your life. You don't give a fuck about my dogs.
Okay, we'll watch the second one in a second. So she didn't care. Okay, she did not even care that he was driving. That's the scary part. Did she get arrested? Yes, she did, Chris. She did. But she's out. She's out on bond. Yes. Okay. So then, y'all, he could have gotten. My thing is, even in that video, it was nothing but God that he did not even get into an accident. He could have gotten into a car accident or anything, lost control because of that. She didn't think about the consequences and that their daughter was in the back seat. Right, Chris? God does not like ugly. Hold on one second. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, he didn't care. Okay, she didn't care. And so now on this next video, y'all, you're gonna see her kind of talking about he attacked her, but he said it was a reaction to what she was doing to him. And while he expresses that they could have, this pretty much could have escalated. He's holding his daughter, okay, and they're at their home, and he accuses her of stealing money. Now, Rico stated that he saves money in an account, like his income tax check goes into an account for his daughter, said that she's taken allegedly some of his income tax money, and he also saves money for his daughter in a piggy bank. Allegedly, he caught her on video in their home stealing money out of their child's piggy bank. Okay. And so as the argument intensifies, Alicia, she strikes the camera first. Then she slaps him and pounces on him. Now, you have to understand that all of this is happening while his daughter Journey is in his hands. Okay, you're going to see him holding his baby. And you can, y'all, this is, oh, it made me want to cry. We'll be able to hear this child screaming and crying because when she tried to slap him, she also had hit the daughter. Okay. And so he demanded that she release their daughter after, she struck her because I guess she was holding on to the girl, her little girl, and so forth. And then in the video, Alicia denies harming the child. So let me put up my disclaimer again. Let's see. Hi, Roya D. Hey, Queen. Thank you for joining. See, this is why I don't respect people that are abusive. Right. I agree. Yes. Okay, here we go.
You didn't choke me. You didn't do none of that. I had to stop doing that. Oh. You just hit her fucking child. Let go of my child. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. I got a fucking video. I guess you get on video. You hit.
I'll show it one more time. It goes fast.
Oh, you didn't choke me. You didn't do none of that. I had to stop
but
doing
let me say this to y'all. Listen to her voice. Okay. Yes. Hi, Aqua Rose. Welcome. That man needs full custody. Yes, exactly. But now CPS is even involved, y'all, and I'm gonna talk about that. They're involved in this whole case, and you'll be surprised by how. Watch out, Micah. You'll be surprised by how many people are saying that he doesn't need custody either. Okay, in the chats. Hey, Shelly Shells. Hey, sis. Yeah. So I was like, hold up. I cannot believe that. So yes, CPS is now involved, especially after all this taking place.
You just hit her fucking child.
Oh, Lord.
Let go of my child. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. You just hit Jordan. I got a fucking video. I guess you get on video. You hit.
Oh my gosh. So y'all, when I tell you that part just crushed and broke my heart, hearing that baby holler, because even y'all, we have to understand. Let's just say, for example, she wasn't, she didn't get hit in this situation, but the fact that she was in the car, okay, the first incident that we saw, she was in the car. She's seeing the violence, her mom being violent. Now here, her dad is her protector in the child's mind. He's her protector. And all of a sudden, mommy is coming after him, hitting him, and then now accidentally probably hit her. That is traumatic. Yes, Aqua Rose. That child is going to need therapy because that was traumatizing. But because she's involved in that situation as well. Okay, I know Royal D. Why hit the baby? See, I don't think she was trying to hit the baby on purpose. In my opinion, I don't think she was trying to hit that baby on purpose. But she doesn't seem coherent. Micah, watch out, man. She doesn't seem coherent. Even in her voice, she sounds like she's under the influence of something. The way she's talking all slow and so forth. And I think that in her anger and just aggressiveness, she only wants to go after him, but he's holding the baby. And so I think it was an accident because she's just slapping and swinging. She accidentally hit her own child. And so that particular situation, y'all, and hearing that baby, that broke my heart. It really did break my heart. And so these two videos, now he said that he has other videos that he has not shared, but he has proof. So CPS is now involved. After these videos started going viral, they eventually arrested her. Okay. Now in her on her Facebook lives and on her social media, she had made like pretty much posts making him look narcissistic and that he was the one that was doing all this and she was pretending to be a victim. Okay. Let's see here. Let me read one of her posts. So one of her posts says, I didn't want to post this because I don't want people seeing how vulnerable my daughter was, but this is the victim, Whle Tate, who she tries to be. Wait, hold on, y'all. That might have been the one he wrote. Hold on. Okay, no, that's the one that he wrote. Okay, so this is what he wrote. My apologies. He stated that I didn't want to post this because I don't want people seeing how vulnerable my daughter was, but Whle Tate tries to pretend to be a victim. She's constantly stole my money out of our daughter's piggy bank that I put money in, not her. She stole her income tax money this year that I put in Journey's bank account every time. I'm just trying to give my daughter everything and have her future set up while this mama wants to steal it all. I've lost everything due to the mother of my child. It breaks my heart that my daughter says my daddy don't got a house no more. It took me 2 years of trying to finally get somebody to accept me to rent from them due to me being a felon. Whew. So now he probably, even after that video went viral and things, it seems as though he even lost his place to stay. So a GoFundMe has been set up to help him and his daughter. Chris said, I myself, at 5 years old, I witnessed my mom go through the same. Wow, Chris. I am so sorry to hear that because that is traumatizing. And kids do remember that. Even at that age, they do remember some of those things. You know what I'm saying? And the fear and so forth. Yes. Brittany said, yeah, that's true. Open book. She is drinking something. Well, they said, he said that allegedly she has an addiction to Xanax. Okay. So I don't know how true that is. Well, D, he wasn't going live. Those are just his videos in his phone that he was keeping as proof because it's hard to prove when a woman is abusing. And he probably wanted it as proof in case CPS was involved to show what was really happening. Now, he uploaded the videos because he wanted help. That's the thing. And so people started sharing it, tagging the police station, and they eventually arrested her. Yes, some couples really should break up if they resort to abuse. It is never okay for children involved as well. Right, I agree, Aqua Rose. Yes, she was upset with him. Yep, yeah, they do remember. Hi, Yvette. Hello, open book. This just too much. That coming from two parents and doing violence around a child is not good parenting at all. I'm sorry for the child. That child had to be around that situation. Me too. Yes, me too. Well, Brittany, he said allegedly Xanax. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So not that they are trying to just go live, but they are just trying to show that look, this is what's happening because people may not believe them, you know. And so she was arrested. Let me see one thing. Okay, and then her charges, she was arrested for domestic assault. Let me pull this up. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen right quick. Okay, so I don't know what kind of name that. I'm sorry, Whle Tate. So she was arrested on April the 2nd. She is only 28, y'all. Okay, so this, I mean, ooh, not to say only, but you know, when you in your 20s, man, you just got some learning to do. It's just crazy. Um, she was domestic for domestic assault, also child abuse, and child neglect or endangerment, and then reckless endangerment. Okay. So they did arrest her. Now, one thing he's going to talk about in this next video, yeah, she is. Let's see. Chris said, I have a good extended family because of them. I'm a real man. God really has blessed me with good people in my life. I know that's right. Well, praise the Lord. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, she is young. Yeah. Um, and I'm glad, although she did go to jail, he's going to talk about how her bond was not even that much. I think she only had to pay 900 something dollars to get out. And he said when he went to jail for marijuana, his was higher. So he was even shocked about that. uh, God to keep them lifted up in prayer. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So then, y'all, he did like a follow up video. He took his daughter to the park and he was talking about some of this. So I wanted to show y'all. He's also there with one of his sisters as well, as they were at the park, but he's going to also give a little more information.
Yeah, man. People want to talk about that I'm toxic and my daughter doesn't deserve to be with me. That's insane because just if people knew that my daughter had pooping problems, I'm the one that solved that issue, not the mom. She couldn't even tell the difference when she was backed up. I'm from Tennessee. But yeah, like, come on, man. Like I said, ain't neither one of us innocent. But anything that I've ever done, it's because it was my reaction to her actions. Reaction to her actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, I'm talking about he doesn't need to have custody either. What? My daughter is safe with me. Everything was fine until I let the mom come back in because I wanted Journey to have a mom. And you know what I'm saying? Like, who don't want their family? Who don't want their family? You know what I'm saying? But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I let her in and she's narcissistic and
Let me check Rebecca.
will post one-sided things so people will make it seem like I'm the bad guy. I think them people left their speaker. Where are those people? Where those people at? They left something. Oh, it's a football? Oh, well, I was going to give it back to them. I'll probably just leave it here. Do you think they walked off? They probably left. Hey, the people that just left the park, did y'all leave a football down here? You think they heard me? Probably not. Dang, I thought I was speaking loud. What's that? Football. You want to catch it? Huh? They left it here. That means we can play with it. Yeah? You gonna catch it? Oh, that's my baby, good girl. Oh, you threw it to me. Boy. Like everything was fine, bro. Like, hey, Bob. Carly. Everything was fine until I let her come back into the house, right? Right. That's just crazy. I'm the bad guy. I don't need my daughter. I'm crazy. I'm this and that. Shit's crazy. From people that don't know nothing. You going home? Boy, I'll be up there in a little bit because DCS said they pulling up. I sent him daddy's address. But yeah, DCS wants to pull up, check on my daughter. I'm glad she was arrested. Yeah, but I guess her mama or somebody got her out, which they shouldn't have. They should have let her sit up in there and dry out, and then.
Yeah, she is so cute. His daughter. I was like, oh my gosh. Rebecca, I can't find it. I was looking at some of the articles. They don't really tell his age. He looks older than 28, though. She is so cute. Yes, that money could have been used for the child. Right, Rebecca. Right. Hi, Kay Brown. Welcome. Yeah, it does. Similar situations. Yeah.
made her go to rehab. That's what should have happened. But you know, people are.
Now we're not saying that Bree was on anything. Now this lady, it seems as though she was, and she should have been in some type of rehab, like he said, or some anger management classes because that anger and now she probably will have to take some type of classes with CPS, you know, therapy now with the baby because that baby had to see a lot and witness a lot, probably. That's sad.
Enablers. Hey, Carly, do you know somebody named Carly Sweeten? Yeah. They said, hey. That's Carly. Oh. Look, she said, hey, Carl. She called you Carl, cuz. Man, look, I've not been with my baby mama. Man, I posted that stuff because she kept posting about me, talking shit about me. And I was sick of her keep on trying to drag my name through the mud and paint a picture of me that ain't it. Yes, during this drink. So, yeah, I posted those videos. I got
Okay,
more
Humble,
videos
thank you,
that
sis.
I didn't post. I can post the videos of her stealing money, looking back at the camera. I can do all that.
Wow.
Yeah, she's already out. Tell me why I got caught with some marijuana. My bond was $50,000. She got all these child charges or whatever. She got out at $900 and something dollars. What? They would do that with me? All right. Hey, do me a favor here. Here, get something to drink, baby. It's hot outside. You been playing?
Right, Brittany.
Oh, she just did? Okay. Do me a favor when you go home. You want to go right where? Right there? Here, stay right here with Journey for a second, okay? I gotta get something out of my car. Yeah. She's an addict. She's addicted to Xanaxes, and they make her the devil. They make her the devil. Like, a conniver, all that. People be acting like they know from posts that she makes. That don't mean they know. Like, come on, man. Shit is ridiculous to me. Shit is real ridiculous to me.
Did it cut out? Okay. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Testing. Are y'all able to hear me or do I need to go out? Y'all can? Okay. Where is my video? Why I'm not on the screen? Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know what happened with that. He sounds like a good man and a good father. Right, exactly. Hey, Krisha, good morning. Thank you for joining. He actually has tried to help her, but she takes advantage. Right. Yep. But if she is on those drugs or, Xanax, whatever, that can have an impact on how she's thinking as well. She needs some help. It really is sad. Okay, thank y'all. Yeah. Okay, thank y'all so much. Because it cut out on me. I don't even know why I don't have the big bubble up there anymore. That's so weird. Anyway, as long as y'all can hear me, it is sad. Yes. Okay. Because, baby, I thought I was going to go all the way out. He has full custody of the baby. Thank God. Yes, he needs it. But then people were torn in the comments, um, and they were saying that he doesn't need custody either. because they think that they're both a part of the fighting and going back and forth. So it seems like he loves his daughter. To me, I mean, hey, like we're looking at it face value for what we can see on the videos and so forth, taking it to the park. I just think also it may be a toxic situation between them. Um, and he said that things were okay until she came back into the house. Okay. Thank you, Dreamy Girl. Exactly. Obi, she needs help bad. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's good news. So now they are going to have CPS coming in and I guess checking on everything to see what is going on um, and so forth with the dad. I don't know if the mom will even be able to be around her daughter, with those charges. Yes, Julia, it's really sad with those charges. I don't know. We will definitely see. Krisha said, I think he hates seeing the mom like that and feel sorry because of the baby. I can agree with that. Yep, I could definitely agree with that. Because he even said in the video, what dad doesn't want a family for his, his child and so forth. So I think he was trying to give her a chance, but it's just too toxic. She's taking money and things like that. And then he probably doesn't want his child to see his mom in that state. Like to me, that's hard to watch. What he said, she's a narcissist, so no, that was never going to work with them. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I'm gonna keep following this. Hopefully things work out with just him being able to get another place to stay. Um, because I know there are places that will rent to you, if you have a felony. So hopefully he'll get another place, and his GoFundMe, they have that out to make some funds available for him and his daughter. The mom probably is gonna go back to her own place or with her mom. Who knows? Okay, because she's out of jail. About to get ready for work. Y'all have a blessed day. You too, Julia. Thank you so much for joining. So yes, y'all, I'll continue to follow this and post updates. Prayers up for that baby girl. Oh my gosh, Journey, she's such a beautiful little girl. And for them to get a resolve in this, I hope that even her mom, if she needs some therapy, or some rehab program or something, hopefully she'll go and get some help. Maybe if she sees these videos, because sometimes y'all in the moment, if you're intoxicated or you're on something, you really don't know what you look like or what you acting like. But if you go back and look when you are sober, you're like, man, that was me. I was doing that. And hopefully it'll be a wake-up call. Hopefully it'll be a wake-up call. So yes, that's all that I have so far with this topic. Micah Man is here. He wanted to say a quick message.
Make sure you check out my place, the Micah Man Amusement Park. It's in Dallas Fort Worth. They have roller coasters and they have water parks and they got arcade games and they got food and they got some ice pops.
Right, Dreamy Girl.
And they got some popcorn. They got ice cream. They got pistachio and they got Oreo vanilla ice cream, and they got vanilla and chocolate.
Yay! Okay, coming soon. Michael Man Amusement Park. Good morning, Real Talk with Pratt. Thank you for joining. And thank you for that super chat. Good morning, Open Book. I appreciate that. And thank you so, so much for being a sponsor for today's show. Girl, yes, he said it has a water park too. I tell y'all, he has a big vision, okay, for his Michael Man theme park. He gonna go through the whole menu. I'm like, well, wait, hold on. Let them be surprised. let them be surprised when they show up at the amusement park. Okay, he'll have his plush toys there. Right, Dreamy Girl said, okay, amusement park. Thank you. Look, Miss Roy D said, I love him. He just smiling, y'all. Thank y'all so, so much. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you all so much for joining. And y'all have a blessed day. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.